Hello, dear students, this is your teacher, Professor Nirmal Kumar Swain, Department of Library and Information Science, D University Rohtak. Dear students, we are discussing about the paper Academic Integrity and Plagiarism. The last unit and the last point of last unit, fourth unit is anti-plagiarized software and okay. There are many things, though we say as such the software developers like Turnitin, iAuthenticate and Urkund, all these, they don't say it is anti-plagiarized software, they say similarity software. Anyway, so these two terms, similarity software and anti-plagiarized software, are being used synonymously. But our concern is not that. Our concern is that how does it work, and these days, especially in India and other countries also, India, it is mandatory from the guidelines provided by University Grants Commission that before submission of a PhD dissertation or thesis, each thesis should be passed through an anti-plagiarized software. Like in our university, we are using the so-called best in world, Turnitin, they call it the best software. So, and if your similarity index is 10% or below that, then you are allowed, and the nodal authority put signature in that, so that you are allowed to submit, or unless then you will be asked to. So the debate is not whether really the software can really check your plagiarism. So in previous models, modules, in my videos, I do discuss software cannot check. But here we assume that through softwares, some kind of curve or some kind of restrictions we can make. So the students, at least, instead of doing rampant or heavy, cut paste culture from the internet sources, so we can yes. How does it work? It works only, it checks only the online sources you have taken from other sources, especially in English. In India, we have, other than English, script also, language, Hindi, English, Odia, Bengali, Punjabi, Tamil, Malayali. So we face difficulties for those PhD works. But in English, how does it work? The algorithm is so set that it intrude the sources and match for yourself, like from which sources what percent, and it gives in different colors. So it then at end the cumulative index, the percentage it gives, so that accordingly you get to know that how much similarity is there, and we call it how much plagiarized also. Okay, so there are debate, like there are many softwares. People say in many softwares, even free softwares are there also. So you this are like Urkund, the same text is passed through, checked through these two types of softwares, or maybe Turnitin or Urkund. It gives different index. The students ask how it is so. The software expert says that these big softwares, they have a licensing to intrude to search the big databases, maybe Springer's Elsevier or your Sage or Oxford University Press. They are big publishers, they have large databases, so they lock it. No other sources can search those because so mechanism is like that. And suppose you are using free software, so there are tens of hundreds are available in Google, free softwares. So rather they are not able to search those, and whenever you search through all these, so it says that yours is not that much plagiarized to only 2%. Probably you'd be happy, but rather I would say you go through the big like the very smart and very popular softwares like Turnitin, iAuthenticate, Urkund also being used these days. Okay. Another aspect is that don't go through all these softwares, free softwares, because once you use it, probably you cannot delete or you cannot. So again, these same your publication would show it as 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 plagiarized or copied. So this is all about, and next lecture would be role of librarians and other scholars. Thank you.